Okay, let's see if this one will come up a treat. This one's got lots of dark colours in it, it's quite colourful. So let's see if we can make this one come up a treat. 200% for that. I'm wondering, what are we going to do with this? Contrast, we're going to go here and we're going to lighten it right up. I think we're going to make a master copy for this. So let's see if we can make it look good. Right. Right, let's see what we can do with this one. This one's an interesting one. It is cult film classics. So these look like a bunch of freak show characters. Like you sort of imagine it from the 50s primarily. It's sort of very strange. This is the part we're mainly interested in, these things. It goes well with photocopiers too for some reason. Photocopier art is a bit freakish at times, and I can make things look freakish like distortion, using distortion. So this picture, I think, hopefully will lend itself well to what I'm doing, both subject-wise and image-wise. So let's see how this works. So let's see if we can make this freak show look really freaky. Well, that does look freaky. I sort of missed out some of the characters, but this character is nice and prominent, so I'm thinking we can make a mirror image out of this, a 4-way mirror image. So I think that can become our master copy, and I think we can just put this one in the recycle bin, and we're just going to... Oh, I thought we had for a moment problems with the fixing. We've had fixing problems lately, and it's not good, as well as problems with curling paper as well. So our photocopiers had a few little mysterious issues, or a couple of mysterious issues. Well, this is probably going to curl like buggery. Hopefully it won't. It's a really nice... I like the look of this image. I'm really happy with this overall image. It's come out differently to what I was expecting, but it looks good. It looks really bold, the way that character's been represented there. So now we're going to just go in here and we're going to take our copy density, drop it there. I think that's about it. I think we're going to try and make a copy of the master. It's going to be a dark one, so I wouldn't be surprised if we're plagued with heaps of curling with this image. I'm very disappointed with the curling problem that I'm experiencing. I've taken as many precautions as possible that I can take, but this looks a bit too dark. I'm just wondering, or maybe we can keep it like that. It looks nice like that. The red looks really rich. Let's see if we can get in before it curls too much. But usually I try to get in before the curling, and as always, it curls long before I've finished printing off the remaining quadrants. This is going to be a 4-way mirror image, so let's see how it goes. And it's already curling like fuck. It's already curling like fuck. I wish I had something I could pin these images down. Maybe pin them to a cork board. That might be the only way to prevent this, but that doesn't lend itself too well to having a camera in one hand, or a phone in this case. So it's not terribly practical trying to pin these to a cork board while with one hand holding the camera. So somehow a cork board isn't going to work, or notice board, which is made of cork. So this is not going to work, and we've got yes, as predicted, the curling has happened. I was dreading this. I'm actually thinking of making it into a negative positive so we can avoid this issue, because it's really affecting the quality of my work. It's making my work look like shit, and people are probably going to think that photocopier art is shit because it curls. So basically I'm going to look bad for the social media spotlight if I somehow can make my way into it. If I can enter the social media spotlight through Facebook and YouTube, as well as other platforms. But I'm doing these two platforms are probably some of the most popular ones there are. and I'm trying to get my work out there on the stage somehow. But it's not easy. Things go wrong and stuff like that, and even preconceived ideas about what art really is. And photocopier art hasn't had much popularity since the early 90s, especially in countries like Australia, where it's really unpopular. Australia isn't well known for its technological art achievements. It used to be. There used to be people being sponsored by companies like Canon back in the early 90s and the late 80s or somewhere then. But it's not happening anymore. And look at this. This fucking curling has just ruined my image. I don't even know what to fucking do. I've done everything. My cupboard has damp bread. I'm always going through lots of paper, so my reams are not too old. My reams are in a box with the damp bread, and still I just can't stop this fucking problem ruining my fucking art. I don't know what to do, so I better go.